Everybody, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to y'all. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you're doing good on the weekend. Hope it's a nice, fine weekend for you guys. We're gonna be reading more of 𝐒𝐷𝐈𝐒, One Master to Rule Them All, Season 4. We're gonna be doing lessons 71 and 72. Shout out to anyone that dropped by the stream yesterday. It was a bit of a it was fun. Yeah, I had a good time. It was my birthday yesterday, so we had a good time playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. We managed to get through it. We did Leon's side. I'm pretty happy about the results, considering I'm not really a horror gaming kind of person. I didn't really start doing horror gaming till last year with Resident Evil 4 Remake. And then we also did Omori. And we did Little Nightmares 1 and 2 as well, so I'm starting to get some horror games under my belt. Usually I'm the type of person that prefers to watch people play horror games, because the idea of controlling someone in an environment that is spooky kind of overwhelms me. 𝐼𝐒 was there with me yesterday too to try and help me along, because I'm also not good at navigation. I definitely would have probably not have been able to finish yesterday if 𝐼𝐒 did not try and help me keep my thoughts in order. But it was fun. So that is 1 out of 2 games that I had put up for the community poll for Spooky Month is done technically. However, there is another side. You can play as Claire, and when you play both sides, there is a true ending. So I might go back and do Claire's story a bit later in the month. The other one that won is Junji Ito's World of Horror, and I'm not expecting myself to make it out alive there. It is a pixel choose your own adventure style game with a lot of dead ends. So I'm expecting a lot of deaths when I do get around to doing that, which I think we'll probably play a session of that sometime next week. There's also another game that I kind of want to play, since the 2 games that won the poll are kind of short. There's a possibility I might do a horror visual novel-esque kind of game called Spirit Hunter NG+. I played a little bit of that before I started streaming, and the atmosphere was very spooky, and I definitely got lost, but I want to give it another shot. So that is also possibly on the table for Spooky Month. And when I mean Spooky Month, it's not just October. Sometimes I'll do it in November as well, because RE4 was so much longer than RE2. I did not finish my playthrough until November for that. So expect a little bit more outside of October for spooks. You did your best. I appreciated it. I think it made the experience a lot better to have someone with me for RE2, because like, even though the remakes are like both really good, they're both definitely different. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like you have to play RE4 remake and RE2 remake to understand what I mean when I say, yeah, they're both RE remakes, but there's still like, the feel's different. I don't know how else to say it. Like, personally though, I think I still prefer RE4 over RE2. Spooky year all around. I wish I could do spooky year all around. I do have a lot of mystery-esque games, so more than likely those will be played all year round, instead of just keeping them to Spooky Month, because I didn't realize how many I had until I started counting how many there were that I could put up for being polled, and there's a lot. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome to those viewing live. Hello to Angie, Anora, Tessa, V, 𝐼𝐒. Also, thank you for the birthday wish, V. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good day yesterday. So yes, we are going to be doing lessons 71 and 72. My brain cannot quite remember what we left off on story-wise, because I had COVID last week along with 𝐼𝐒, so that is why the reading did not happen last week. I'm very sorry to anyone who was looking forward to that, but my voice was just not up to the task. I still kind of have a little bit of COVID residue going on. I cough a little bit sometimes, still here and there and stuff. Sometimes I feel like my voice gets hung up a little bit as well. But we're here, we're going, we're doing it because I didn't want to wait another week because I like reading. I like reading the story. And Stella is actually in here, and the blinds are down, but she is staring straight into the window blinds as if they're not even there. What a fluffy butthead. But yes, I'm sorry if anyone was looking forward to that and I wasn't able to do so, or if they got worried about me. No, I was just a sick plant. I needed to rest, that's all. But yes, I was trying to remember what we did last time. I believe Satan ran away. I think he ran off to the human world was where we had left off. So we had to correct the misunderstanding between father and son again for a third time. I think third time's the charm, right? So that's settled. I think we still have 2 more tests to get through before we are accepted onto the Rad Student Council. The entire sports festival was one huge test. It wasn't just a multi-part test. That was just one dang old test itself. They're always fighting. They are, but I feel like now that they're more conscious about their feelings, it's most of the time it's in a hey, you know I love you, right? Yeah, kind of thing, instead of yo, I hate your guts kind of aggression. I can't wait to get to Nightbringer and have all that get wiped away. So let's switch here, switch over. We're not in lesson 50. That's been done. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. We've done 65. We're already halfway through. We are on 71. I can't believe we're halfway through and we're not even halfway through our trial here. But let's see how the next trial is gonna go. Student council officer for a day. Oh, we shadowing everyone?
Yeah.
Hello and good morning, everyone.
Nanda.
Lord Diavolo, why are you acting all chipper and stuff? Do you know how early it is? Man's had his coffee. He has to have his coffee, or he has to have some really black tea in the morning. I'm still half asleep. He also gets assistance by Barbatos to wake up early in the morning. So I don't really think he can't not be like awake at this point. If I had someone assist me in the morning, I'd never be late and I would be happy in the morning. Lavinark, I didn't know you'd be here. Yes, I asked Lavinark to join us for this morning's student council meeting. As for why, well, I thought I'd have Lavinark serve as the student council officer for a day. Student council officer for a day? Where'd you come up with an idea like that? Sounds like some sort of reality show stunt. It actually kind of is. Y'all remember when they made rich people have to work at a McDonald's for a day? Sheesh, there will be drama, I'm pretty sure. I wish I had BB in the morning. Me too. That's the only thing I will take in the morning. People can have their coffee, orange juice, waffles. Nah, I'd rather have barbs. It's no stunt, I promise you that. It's something new I've decided to try, and I'd appreciate it if you take it seriously.
Oh.
As you all know, Lavinark is hoping to earn a spot on the student council. And that requires an understanding of what the job entails.
Hey?
I get it. So that's what this is about.
Oh.
Well, all right then. Lavinark, looks like you're the Mammon's new assistant. No, more like the other way around. I'm gonna make you work for me. I'll you stay. What? You got a lot of nerve saying something like that to me.
Oh.
Diavolo and I are going to be the ones giving the orders, bearing any extenuating circumstances.
Huh?
What the? No fair. I figured that would be the case.
네.
Wait a second. Lavinark, mind telling me why you're staring over at Satan? Oh, why would you catch me staring at my boo, huh? He's my Pookie, that's why I'm staring at him. Do you find him that captivating? Why are you calling me out this early in the morning? Oh yeah, you have no idea. He's so handsome. He's cute. He's cutie patootie. What? Why are you looking at my computer like that? I don't see what's so fascinating about it. No, I wasn't looking at your computer, I swear. Well, it is covered in cat stickers after all, not to mention that cat wallpaper you set as your background. Really, one glance and you know that's Satan's laptop, don't you? That's adorable. As long as we're on the subject, you gotta see my laptop. Is it covered in fake dollar bills, y'all? Boom! Check out that Demonio 666 Luxuria color scheme. It's a special edition, you know. Oh man, he would be the one to buy limited edition skins and stuff. Well, my laptop has a giant picture of Seraphina plastered onto it, naturally.
All of you put so much effort into decorating your laptops. If only you cared about your student council duties with a fraction of that intensity.
Well, as a secretary, I'm at my computer all the time. I need a calming, soothing environment. It helps me work better. Yes! Yes, exactly! Satan knows what's up. This is why I want to work from home. It's a calm, soothing environment. I don't have to people randomly burst into laughter while I'm doing stuff. And that's why your laptop is covered in cats.
Oh.
Speaking of which, Lavinark, we still haven't discussed what your role on the student council is going to be, have we? As you know, 𝐷𝐿𝐿 is student council president, Satan serves as secretary, and... Pardon the interruption.
Huh?
Ah, Barbatos, what's with the giant stack of documents? I bet they're for 𝐷𝐿𝐿.
Eh?
It's today's student council paperwork. Since you're all here so bright and early, I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity for you to get started. Spare me.
Wonderful. There's nothing wonderful about it.
Looks like we'll have to continue this discussion later.
では。
Well then, let's adjourn for now. Those of you who have paperwork to attend to should stay here and get started. Also, Lavinark, I'd like you to go to empty out the bloody box and bring back whatever is inside.
Beal, Belfi, go along with Lavinark.
Yeah.
Do we have to? Why is Beal even making that face? That doesn't sound good. Belfi's used to complaining. Beal isn't. I can't believe we're stuck emptying the bloody box. We really drew the short straw. You can say that again. I mean, why should we be the ones to do it? The bloody box? Can you refresh my small plant girl memory? What is that again?
Eh?
You mean you don't remember? It's Rad's suggestion box. When students add their suggestions, it starts to fill up with blood until the box looks like it's crying bloody tears. Seriously, whoever designed it had really bad taste. That's actually kind of metal, because, like, it's a complaint box. So, like, of course, the more complaints that are going to pile up, the worse it's going to look on the student council. And it's all of us on the student council who are responsible for it. I know it has to be emptied from time to time, but still. Where does the blood go? Where do we put the blood? Do we take it to the greenhouse for the other, man-eating plants to have? You know, I could just call dibs on the bloody box. I know exactly how to clean it up. I knew it. It's a bloody mess. Looks like it's going to be another big haul today. There's actually sort of a trick to opening it, Lavinark. want to give it a try.
Ah,
See that key hanging down from the box? You have to channel magical energy into it.
Right. Take the key, hold it in your hand, and focus.
The box leaves whoever opens it covered in blood, like it did with you just now. Really? That's a little rude. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't expecting some blood on me today. That was yesterday, but okay. It is October. I'll give it a pass. Why not use an umbrella? True. Why can't you guys prepare? If you guys know that's what's going to happen, why didn't you tell me? Why couldn't we have prepared? I could have like wore a raincoat or whatever those little sheets of plastic are that you put over yourself if you don't have a raincoat or an umbrella. Can't you just leave a stack of those next to the bloody box?
Yep, which is why everyone hates getting stuck with bloody box duty. You okay, 𝐿?
I mean, you seriously could have warned me first. As long as it's... I don't really think I'm too squeamish about blood. I mean, I kind of not have to be since I'm a man-eating Mandrake, but still. My clothes didn't ask for this.
If we warned you about it, you wouldn't have wanted to do it, right?
No, I would have just prepared my clothes.
We empty the bloody box once every 2 weeks or so.
Maybe we should do that more frequently.
You end up with a lot of requests regarding the cafeteria menu, fan letters addressed to student council officers, and other stuff like that.
Can't you enchant the box to not accept fan letters? We get all sorts of messages, everything, excuse me, from students needing advice on how to deal with their personal problems to people wanting to discuss school rules.
Lucifer and Lord Diavolo are the ones who decide what to do about each message. Sometimes they'll deal with whatever the issue is, or bring it up for discussion during one of our meetings, or just take note of it and move on. At times, we even have the newspaper club publish the student council's response for everyone to read.
ha.
Whenever I make a request, it always ends up in the reject pile. Aww.
What requests have you made, Beal?
Making everything at the cafeteria free of charge for one, and getting rid of the limits on how much food I'm allowed to order. Okay, so the first request doesn't sound too bad, but Beal, you're gonna bankrupt Brad if you're allowed to have free reign on how much food you can order. I think that one is definitely one that needs to be rejected. Sorry, bud.
The cafeteria would go bankrupt if we did that.
So, you're saying I should give up hoping?
Anyway, let's go ahead and take these back to the student council room.
これは
What do we have here? Look at all of that blood. The box really did a number on you, huh, 𝐿? Come here. I'll get you cleaned up. Oh, well, thank you.
あ
Alright, I don't have to walk. As long as my clothes are fine. That's all I care about. Thank you, Lucifer. There, that's better. Try to be a bit more careful the next time you empty the box. You want to give me a hint on how to be more careful, maybe?
How exactly? It showers you in blood the instant you open it.
あ
Yeah, there's no being careful when it comes to that thing.
では
Alright, 𝐿, your next task will be to sort through all of these messages you brought back from the bloody box. Okay, I can sort. We'll have a pile for Asmo's fan letters, a pile for actual serious requests regarding rules and regulations, and then I guess everything else, right? The suspicious letter. Beal has practice this morning. Lord Diavolo sent Belfi out to do the morning rounds, and everyone else headed back to the classroom carrying big piles of paperwork. So Lucifer says the two of us have to sort the suggestions from the bloody box on our own.
オッケー
Okay, then I'll give you a quick rundown of how this works. After reading each message, you sort it into topic for discussion/advice, request, or others. Then we give everything to Lucifer and Lord Diavolo, and they'll handle it from there. Oh, by the way, any fan letters go in the others pile. Yeah, I suspected that. I mean, pretty much all of them are for Lucifer, or Asmo anyway. They don't concern me. No one sends fan letters to the antisocial depressing one. Anyway, we might as well get started. You can learn as you go. Let's start with this one here. Pretty easy work if you ask me. All you need to do is put on a suit like the ones doctors wear. Yeah, but I think I should put that in personally as a request and bring it up to Diavolo. Be like, hey, so like, can we allocate some of the budget to like keeping the blood from going everywhere maybe? Beale is always eating during class, and it's annoyingly loud. So, how would you categorize this one, Lavinark? Probably others. Yeah. Deal with it, or get some noise plugs or headphones. Others.
Yeah.
Whoa, hold on. At the very least, that qualifies for the topic for discussion/advice pile. Let's put it there. There's no way Beale is going to remember to not eat loudly in class. And there's no way he's not gonna eat in class. So, have fun with that discussion, I guess. Okay, moving on. I find myself thinking of Asmo a lot, to the point that I can't fall asleep at night. What should I do? I put that in for topic for discussion/advice. Yeah, I don't think I'd want Asmo keeping me up at night either, dog. Hi, Ivy. Hello, welcome in. Get therapy. True. Okay, it sounds like they're seeking advice, but this is really nothing more than a fan letter. Are you sure? Is it a fan letter? It sounds like this is causing a disturbance in their daily life, so I'm pretty sure they at least need to like talk to somebody about this. Alright, next we have... Huh? What's up with this one? It looks like a letter, but it's not addressed to anyone, and it doesn't say who it's from either. Hey, Barbatos, is it okay if we open this? It's been shut with a wax seal and everything. I sense faint traces of magic coming from that. Set it aside, and don't try to open. Lavinark, no! Don't break the seal! Ooh, is this addressed to me? Look at this letter. It's so pretty. What if I just open it? Rip it open. Lavinark, stop. Too late. Hey, wait a minute. Did some sort of spell go off just as Barbatos snatched that letter away from you, Lavinark? Because that's how it looked to me. What's going on?
何かな?
Is everything okay? Barbatos, are you alright?
ええ。
Yes, not to worry. I'm completely fine. Are you sure about that?
待て。
Because, despite the super nonchalant look on your face, it seems like you're standing really close to Lavinark right now. Oh no, he's fine. Man's fine. Let him stay close to me.
おや。
Am I? Yes, way too close. Get away from Lavinark.
いいえ。
I'm afraid I'd rather not do that. I find the idea of leaving Lavinark's side unappealing. He's our butler now. Barbatos? Wait, maybe someone put an enchantment on that letter. Could that be it? An enchantment that makes the victim fall madly in love? Let's go. What a good thing to happen to us right now. This is not a problem.
This is not a problem whatsoever. We don't need to fix this. I can keep doing my student council for a day duties perfectly fine. What's going on here?
Wow.
It's like Barbatos is glued to Lavinark. Right. He can actually sit in my lap right now. Barbatos, I got this lap. I got this lap just right here for you. You don't need to sit at a desk. Sit on my lap.
Oi!
Hey, Barbatos, you son of a... Get away from Lavinark.
いいえ。
No.
Hey, he did it to him. That's what I would say too.
は
What?
I'm not leaving Lavinark's side.
You looking to start a fight? All right, let's do this. No, please stop. So it seems there was an enchanted letter mixed in with the suggestions and stuff from the bloody box. Apparently, it was the work of some student who wanted a connection on the student council. They didn't care who. Whoever broke the seal on the letter would be summoned to their side and immediately fall in love with them. At least that's how it was supposed to work. Man, we could have gotten Blue-Skadood to some random demon. Bless Barbatos. But Lavinark's magic was too strong and it ended up overriding the spell. So instead of being the victim, Lavinark became the caster. Hell yeah, let's go. When Barbatos snatched the letter away from Lavinark, it caused him to fall in love with Lavinark. And there you have it.
So.
I want to know who did this. Who put the enchantment on that letter? I'll beat him to a pulp. They already found the culprit. Lucifer made sure to give them a very stern reprimand. Can I go shake their hand? Like, I want to go meet them. Yep, there was still magic present on the letter, which he traced back to the demon who cast it. Really, it's not hard to be impressed. This is no time to be admiring Lucifer's detective work. We gotta do something to fix this. I'm sorry, but can I say something? Can I just say, do we really have to fix this? You know, there's something I don't quite understand. Barbatos should be able to break a run-of-the-mill enchantment like this on his own. Isn't that right, Barbatos? I mean, even if he can, like, who cares? Why are you calling him out, Solomon? Stop.
Yes, I imagine I could.
What? Then why not just do it?
Because then I'd have to separate myself from Lavinark, wouldn't I?
Let Barbatos have his fun, please.
And I could never leave my darling's side. It's unthinkable.
Man's gonna make me blush. Dude.
He didn't just say that.
Luke, get out of here. It's time for adults. Mammon just shrieks. Hang on. Stella, you want out? Do you want out? I can imagine. Let's see. What would Mammon sound like right now? Oh wait, where's the... Hang on. I can imagine Mammon making this noise, probably. If I can get it to play. Because it's on TikTok.
It's green. Me and Pig saw green kill. Get him out. No, get green out. Get green out. Green. It is green. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Mammon be acting up like this.
That's good.
Wait, let me let Stella out. She's scritching.
Stella, you want out? You want out? No.
Yes, you want out? Stella also scritch. Will you say bye? Can you say bye? Yeah, you don't want to say a bye. Will you say bye to everybody?
Okay. Thank you.
She's so grumpy. Is she grumpy today? She sound grumpy like Mammon. Still, this isn't such a bad deal for you now, is it, Lavnark? Barbatos is a real hottie after all. Man, at least Asmo got good taste. I bet you don't mind having him glued to your side at all, do you? I mean, I do kind of like it. Like, I cannot lie. I do like it. Ah! Stop! I can't take this anymore! Mammon.
Trust me, guys!
It's great!
If Barbatos refuses to lift the enchantment, then I guess you're just going to have to do it yourself, Lavnark. Man, I don't want to, though. That's the thing. I don't wanna. I don't wanna!
あのな
Lavnark, you've been able to break the spell all along. Why didn't you do that to begin with? Because I wanted to hear you go.
It's
He looks a little unhappy. Is it just me, guys, or does he look a little unhappy that we broke the enchantment so soon? Personally, I'm also unhappy we broke the enchantment so easily and so early. Dang it. At least let it go on for half the lesson.
Barbatos, are you free of the enchantment?
ええ
Yes, I am. Thankfully.
No. No. What? Aw. See, I'm with Asmo on this one for once. Very rare Asmo and I agree on things, but like, damn. Especially if it's like horny. I think this is the only time we agree on that.
Lavnark, I must say, Mammon has a point. I would have appreciated it if you hadn't waited quite so long to break the enchantment.
Oh, come on. You know you liked it. I enjoyed it a little too much, I guess.
What am I going to do with you? When you put it that way, it's hard to be upset.
Oh, he forgive me.
Still, I suppose you lifted the spell in the end, and you did it of your own accord. I must give you credit for that.
You sure talked big for someone who was fawning all over Lavnark a minute ago. I'm sorry. What was that, Mammon? You totally weren't acting like that.
From the looks of things, I take it the enchantment has been broken.
え
Yes, it would seem so.
ああ
All right, then. There's still plenty of student council work left to do, Lavnark. I expect you back in the student council chambers at lunchtime.
Fine. Before lunchtime, we do have a side split chapter. 5 letters. Ta-da! Check these out. What do you have there?
え
Are those letters? I was wondering why you called us all in here. So, you just wanted to show us some letters?
なんだ
You said you had something good for us. I thought it was going to be food. Now I'm all disappointed. 5 letters. I take that it means that there's one for each of us. Oh, does everybody get a fan letter? This is my own fault. I should have known better than to show up when Mammon invited me. I mean, it's Mammon. Damn.
Wait, hold on a second. It can't be. Those look like...
Finally figured it out, did ya? You know that suspicious letter that was in the bloody box, right? Well, I went and made 5 more just like it. Oh. That is a bad idea.
So that means I could use this letter here to make 𝐿𝐼𝐹 fall head over heels for me?
Like Lucifer's gonna tolerate that? You know he's gonna break that enchantment as soon as it would have happened. How silly. I don't need cheap tricks like that. 𝐿𝐼𝐹 is already head over heels for me. You keep that confidence up, Asmo. Don't ever let it drop down. I guess this just shows that when a fool gets an idea, it's always a waste of time. Agreed.
Huh?
Hey, why do you guys gotta be like that, huh? In that case, I'm not gonna let you have them.
Yeah.
Come on. If these really function like that other enchanted letter, then why would you hand them over to us? Well, like, here's the thing. I only made them look like the letter from before. They're not real. It's all for show. They're just a regular fan letter inside each one. I found them in the bloody box and I figured I'd deliver them to you.
Huh?
What? A fan letter? For me?
If this letter is from one of my precious little doves, then I really should read it. I'm going to go ahead and open mine, okay? Wait, something doesn't seem right. If they're 5 different fan letters, then why are they all in the exact same envelope? Maybe there's food inside. Feel.
わかった
If this is a fan letter, then I guess I'd better open it. It would be rude not to. Oh, damn. You all just had to open those, didn't you? Well, don't blame me for whatever happens next. Satan, not you. I thought you knew better. Mammon, here. This is for you.
Eh?
Satan, what are you doing? That's your wallet. No, not his wallet. Mammon, you scumbag. Thanks, buddy.
Io.
Here, take my wallet too. Please, I want you to have it.
Oh.
Hey, thanks. I'd be glad to take that off your hands.
Ah.
I want you to have my wallet too.
Yeah, mine too.
Man, I'm loving this. I gotta say, that give the mammon all your valuables spell really kicked in fast.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What happened to 𝐿𝐹𝐒? Where'd he go?
If you're looking for 𝐿𝐹𝐒, he came to get me.
Oh.
He tells me you used enchanted letters to rob all of your brothers blind.
Yeah, Lucifer gonna give it to you now. No, you got it all wrong, Lucifer. They offered me their wallets. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
Mom.
Oh, that was a good spot right there. Let me down from here. Help. Oh, this is embarrassing. You're being hung up in the school, man. That's a new level of embarrassment.
No matter how many times Lucifer hangs Mammon upside down from the ceiling, he never learns. Why is that?
Maybe that's just part of what makes Mammon... Mammon?
I'm sure this is a common occurrence at the House of Lamentation, but here at RAD, it's a rare sight indeed.
Boy. Boy. Okay, but like, come on, guys. Come on. How could you have gotten duped? How could all of y'all but 𝐿𝐹𝐒 gotten duped like that? Damn. Damn. Okay, back to the main story. Guess we're heading back after lunch. The second trial. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
I apologize for calling you in here during lunch, 𝐿𝐼𝐻.
Ah.
Come here. You can help me organize my student council materials. Here are the contents of the bloody box, young master. 𝐿𝐼𝐻 and Leviathan already went through and sorted everything.
Ah.
It's going to be a hard job reviewing all of these. Even so, we've had far fewer complaints regarding the exchange program recently. Ooh, I'd be kind of interested in what they were complaining about originally. I'm sure a lot of it was just racism complaints, but you know.
Perhaps that means the backlash to having students from other worlds has subsided.
Yep.
I'd actually like to pose that question to the students directly. I want to know their current opinions regarding the exchange students.
Come to think of it, when Luke first arrived in the Devildom, he was always upset over one thing or another.
Eh?
Indeed, yes. It was always something.
Demons tried to chase me down. I hate it here in the Devildom. I want to go home.
I remember he hid in the bushes to escape them once, but they heard him in there grumbling about it, so he had to take off running again.
Luke, stop talking shit. People will hear you. At least talk about it in your head. Don't mumble about it. I'm out of tea. I have to drink water from my canteen.
I haven't seen anything like that happen to him recently, though.
Right, if we're going to question our Devildom students, then we should do the same with the exchange students. I'd like to hear what they have to say.
Ah.
Alright, I know just what to do. We should have 𝐿𝐼𝐻 put together a report for us. We'll make it a requirement for admission onto the student council. 𝐿𝐼𝐻's second trial.
What exactly should this report be about?
How about this? A survey of the student body's current opinions of the exchange students, as well as the exchange program itself. And a survey of exchange students regarding what they've gotten out of their experience here, as well as their opinions on achieving peace and strengthening the bonds between the three worlds. How does that sound? That sounds very extensive. The complaint. Oh, it's one chore after another with you. That's funny. I kind of want to say it just because it's to Diavolo, but I'm too much of a simp to be snarky with Diavolo. So sounds great. I am on it. Yes, my lord. Don't angels have their own language? Can't he complain in that? I think they're supposed to. Don't quote me on that. I don't really own any books regarding Solomon's Keys or the Goetia and angels and stuff, even though I'm interested now in owning such books, but I just don't have any of them. I guess he could, but like since Luke is kind of like, you know, naive and childish, it's probably like that mindset as to why he's accidentally said that stuff, you know, out loud in a way that they can hear it. Yes, it really is a good idea if I do say so myself. I can't wait to read your report. You're a simp, but you would still choose the second. I'm curious, but I usually let curiosity win. Not this time, though.
I must say, that does make for a wonderful trial, young master.
では。
I look forward to seeing the finished product, 𝐿𝐼𝐻. So how our first trial was very, very physically demanding, as well as needing to be tactful. This time we're just kind of like that one, you know, those TV shows that like go out to like question people or survey people. I guess that's what we're doing now. Can we choose it the second time? Yeah, I can go back and pick it.
𝐿𝐼𝐻, hello there. Are you about to have lunch?
あ
Well, we were just about to do that ourselves. Care to join us? I get to have lunch with Simeon and Raphael while I question them. But let me slip up. I'll slip up a smidge. We have been doing a lot of work. I do think it's pretty funny that, like, they only thought up the first trial ahead of time, which was the entire, you know, getting Raphael and 13 to work together with us for the whole sports fest, but they hadn't even thought up a second trial, and 𝐷𝐿 just like, I've got it, we'll just do this. It's one chore after another with you. I assumed you'd be glad to take on a task like this. That's why I suggested it. It seems perfect for you. Oh, I don't get a cheeky reply back. He's just honest to a fault. Damn it. Don't worry. Knowing you, I'm sure the report will turn out wonderfully. Oh, and positive reinforcement. Stop it. There's too much positive reinforcement. Can't handle it. Here you go. Enjoy. Are these your special BLT sandwiches, Simeon? Close, but not quite. These are my special BLT devil sandwiches. I don't think Raphael would be able to really distinguish too much of a difference since he's willing to eat Solomon's cooking, but...
Oh.
This is quite good, Simeon. Really? Well, I'm glad you like it. The pasta Solomon made the other day was quite good too, not to mention the sweet treats Luke gave us yesterday. Those were very nice as well. His taste buds are just shot. To be honest, I didn't expect I'd enjoy living in the Devildom, but I have to say, life at Purgatory Hall has been quite nice. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about having you compare my food to Solomon's. Are you a good cook, Raphael? Raphael, can you cook? Actually? We'd rather not discuss that. Isn't that right, Raphael? Why are you answering for me, Simeon? Lavinark asked me. I don't think I need your answer now. There are some things you really shouldn't share. The world is better off not knowing. By the way, Lavinark, you came out of the student council room earlier, right? Is everything okay? Dog. I think he's a worse cook than Solomon, actually. If Simeon doesn't even want to talk about it. Like, at least Simeon kind of tries to brush off the whole, like, Solomon cooking thing. But this one, he just doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't even want to brush it off. He just shuts it down. So that's scary. You don't say. Student council officer for a day, huh? 𝐷𝐿 really comes up with some interesting ideas. So as a requirement for admission onto the student council, he wants you to put together a report. I see. What has your experience been like, Raphael? You know, coming here to the Devildom to study. To be honest, I expected the denizens of the Devildom to be more hostile towards me. So when I showed up and found that wasn't actually the case, I was a bit surprised. I suppose it's due to the policies implemented by the Devildom's prince. They've borne fruit. Right, yes. So after taking the plunge and coming here yourself, you found that it isn't so bad. Oh, look at the time. I didn't realize how late it was. I'm sorry, Simeon. I'm going to have to go. I was hoping to stop by the library before my next class. Thank you for the BLT devil sandwiches. Good luck, Lavinark. Okay, well, I'd like to hear your opinions too, Simeon. My opinions? Is it that hard to talk about your experience?
Hmm. What do you say we go for a walk, 𝐼𝐼? We'll talk along the way.
I feel like I'm going to get more than I asked for.
It was Lucifer who first told me that 𝐷𝐿𝐼 sought to bring harmony to the three worlds. Lucifer was still an angel back then, of course. He'd been to visit the Devildom at 𝐷𝐿𝐼's request, and little by little, he was starting to broaden his horizons. When I had first heard about what 𝐷𝐿𝐼 had said, well, it struck me as nothing more than the foolish whims of a naive prince. Did you find that harsh? Well, it's how I felt at the time. However,
you're starting to get flashbacks to how it first started. After school detention? What? What do?
Yeah.
Simeon, Luke, I'm so glad you could come. On behalf of the entire Devildom, welcome.
If you think you can get on our good side by playing nice like that, you've got another thing coming. We didn't want to come to the Devildom. We only agreed to do it because Michael insisted. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not about to befriend any demons.
Luke, you shouldn't talk like that.
But, Simeon...
Thank you for being so frank with me, Luke. I appreciate it. It took a lot of courage for you to come down here to the Devildom, didn't it?
Well, it's not like I'm scared of demons or anything.
My dream is for there to be peace and harmony between the three worlds. Someday I want angels and humans to be able to visit the Devildom whenever they like, and to feel no fear or ill will towards demonkind. I'd like us to be able to come and go between worlds as if visiting a friend's home. This is genuinely what I want for all of us.
Ah.
I have a duty to protect both of you. Please don't forget that.
The future Demon King actually said that to us. 2 angels. It was incredible.
Yeah.
He looked at us with a completely serious expression and promised to protect us. I honestly couldn't believe it. Peace and harmony between the three worlds. I thought it could never happen. But little by little, this entire place has begun to change, and Rad has been at the center of that transformation. It feels like the demons here have started to accept different cultures and different beings. That's an incredible thing, 𝐼𝐼. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it really shows what 𝐷𝐿𝐼 is capable of.
Yeah, I agree. It does. 𝐷𝐿𝐼 might just manage to pull off something that no one ever thought possible. After coming to the Devildom and seeing all of the blood, sweat, and tears 𝐷𝐿𝐼 has put into this from up close, I started to think, maybe it's me who's been clueless all along. If we can make it so that it doesn't matter what world you're from or what sort of being you are, if we can create a world where everyone respects each other, it would be a truly, truly wonderful thing.
Oh, you mean like it is between the two of us? Oh, you sneaky little... There's a little flirtsy here. Little flirtsy? You are the one who put a ring on me. He did put the ring on us first. I cannot deny that at all. The ring is right here. It's proof. It's proof.
Right, like it is between the two of us. Though, to be honest, I actually wish we could be even closer than we are. The way I feel about you, it shocks even me. I'm more and more taken with you with each passing day.
Really? How deep do these feelings go? How deep are we going?
You know that one song that's been really popular with everyone at Rad lately? Well, it sums up how I feel about you perfectly. It goes like this.
I was wondering, hurt, lost in an endless night, and you reached out to me. Nestled against each other, we wished that morning would never come. No one can know. No one can know. But I love you so deeply it hurts. Dog. So are we married? I would assume that we are. We're at least engaged or something. Or maybe it's a promise ring. I don't know. I would like to schmoove in on you and get a kiss out of you, sir. I know you were like lore dumping, but ain't no time like any time for a kiss, right? Me too. Right now I want to kiss you so badly I can barely stand it. Let's go. Nobody's here. It's fine. Then we can chat more about Right. I can write more about what's in my report. Aside from this is going to be redacted, obviously, but can you imagine if we were very like literal and in like our like a trial that we just wrote everything that happened during our questioning, and Diavolo just gets down to it and is like, and so I decided to kiss Simeon. Come closer. Stay right here with me, so I know I'm not alone. I want to feel you against me, Lavinark. I'm writing that down. Simeon said this. This is his opinions. And when you release this to the public, Diavolo, I bet we can bridge the gap between the three worlds even faster. Now that they know that a human and an angel are colluding together, totally won't spark another war. Not at all. Michael's not gonna see the report, right? Right? I had no idea it was this late. Lunch ended a long time ago. Lavinark, we have to get back to Rad on the double. And then we were late. Lavinark, Simeon, I've been expecting you. Welcome to detention. Oh, I see. Dang. Detention for being late back once? Just be... Dude. I never imagined the day would come when I'd actually be sent here.
Oi!
Yo, Simeon, is that supposed to be some sort of dig at us detention regulars or what? Yes, actually. Mammon, do not lump me together with you. You're the only regular, and this is only my second time here. Out of how many days have you been to school? 13? 5 days? I'm assuming this has only been like a week of school, right?
Huh?
Yeah, but you only just came to Rad, and this is already your second time here. I say that makes you a full-fledged regular. What did you say? You too. I believe you're supposed to be writing, not talking. Lavinark and Simeon, this is your first time in detention, correct? Here at Rad, if you skip class or fail to do your assignments, you're given an hour after-school detention as punishment. Wait, so like, I know Levi locks himself up sometimes and skips school, so like, how do they keep track of giving him detention? What students have to do for that hour differs from day to day. Today's punishment is to write sentences on the blackboard. So that's what's going on. I was wondering why Mammon's been writing I'm a total ignoramus over and over again.
So.
Hey, shut up! Don't read it out loud! Today, Mammon was spotted watching a live feed of shadow races during class, which is why he's being punished. And I see that 13 in is writing, sorry for having such a bad attitude, Heart. You be quiet. I'm only doing this because Barbatos said I had to.
13 tried to set a trap for Solomon during class, you see. Of course she did.
It's not my fault that my Devildom Law class is so insanely boring.
Incidentally, I'm the one supervising detention today. Normally, a teacher or student council officer is supposed to serve as supervisor. But in recent years, a certain student council officer have been landing in detention quite a bit, despite the fact that they're supposed to be the ones supervising it, which has become a great source of concern.
Huh?
Hey, don't look at me when you say that.
それでは
Now then, Lavinark, it's time for you to begin your punishment. Although we don't have enough blackboards for each of you to get your own, do we? So who would you like to share a blackboard with?
Oh, we get to... Okay. We get to pick who we get to share the blackboard with. You don't have detention because it's useless? I mean, I agree. I don't really think detention does too much to course correct people. It's really just there to shame them and why, like, you know, and ostracize them even more, in my opinion. But yeah, no, we have detention. I think I was in detention like once, and that's because I racked up too many late to schools. So then I just decided not to go. It just changed my mindset to be, if I'm going to be late, then I'm just not gonna go. Anyway, let's go with Mammon.
So
Damn it, it still hasn't been an hour yet? I am a total... You know what, screw this.
Mammon, you just threw that piece of chalk, didn't you?
Uh-oh.
You've just earned yourself another hour of detention. I'd like you to write, I am a complete and total fool.
Finally, it's over.
Yes, that was exhausting, wasn't it?
Huh?
All you had to do was sit there and watch. That would also be draining, honestly.
Lavinark, you mentioned that you needed to see Mephisto, didn't you?
Hey, listen to me when I'm talking.
He should be in the newspaper club room right now. It's through that door there.
It would make sense if you had to do homework or something. That would help in school. See, but my school already had a block, a mandatory block for that. Where we would, like, do work on for other classes. So that still made detention, like, moot. But I also think it's really odd that there's a block. They have to have a block for people to catch up on their homework. It's almost as if they are personally admitting that they give out too much homework for for students to juggle it outside of school with all the other life stuff that they have to do. All right, let's go help out 13.
Honestly, I'm sick of this. I think it's time I made use of one of my secret tricks. I'll just attach the chalk to this trap I designed. Then I'll set it to automatic writing mode.
By the way, you should keep in mind that any attempt to get out of your punishment will result in further punishment.
All right, fine. I'll write it myself. Happy now?
Poor girl. Too smart for her own dumb good. She's the kind of dumb queen that she's so smart she gets herself in trouble, which makes her a fool. I still love her though. Okay, we'll go with Simeon, because honestly that feels the most right. I feel like it's our fault that we delayed the getting back on time out there. So, Simeon. All right. So, what now? What would you like me to write on the blackboard? Good question. How about this? I may smile all the time, but I'm scary when I'm angry, heart. I think that should do. Barbatos is right, though. Do I really need to add the little heart at the end? He's right, though. You guys remember when he took over as director for one of the plays? He was scary. Serious business over there. Okay. Before we move on to 72 to see Mephisto, we've got a chapter here for the hard mode. 71 hard mode. The situation at Purgatory Hall? What's going on? What's going on over there?
Okay.
Alright, let's get started. Raphael, you're new here, so you may find what I'm about to say shocking, but I need you to listen carefully. Now, none of you are to breathe a word of this to anyone. Understand? I mean it. We're about to discuss Purgatory Hall's most important secret. This is classified information. Solomon, you can go ahead and cut the act.
Oh.
Right, exactly. You're scaring Raphael.
Raphael scared?
Yeah.
No, he isn't scaring me. Whatever, Luke. Maybe you're the one that was actually going to be scared in that situation. Well, I was joking anyway. I was actually hoping to discuss who's going to be doing what chores, that's all. Here at Purgatory Hall, we took a page from the House of Lamentation and divided up the chores between each of us.
As it stands, Simeon and I are in charge of meals. The two of us take turns cooking. As for Solomon, he's in charge of cleaning.
Yes, and all three of us take turns doing everything else, like laundry and shopping. Good, you steel-roaded Solomon out of the kitchen. I see. That's how it's been up to this point, at least. But now that Raphael is living here, maybe we should go back to the drawing board and reassign all of our tasks? Whoa. Hold on. Personally, I'd rather keep things the way they are in terms of meal duty. Oh, really?
Wait, what about Raphael? We haven't asked what he thinks.
Meal duty. You know, I might like to try that. Uh-oh.
Okay then, would you like to make dinner with me tonight? What do you say, Raphael?
All right, that sounds good. Well then, I say we make something truly amazing tonight. This is how Simeon found out. Okay, yikes.
Right, well yeah, we'll work together to create something special.
You two make a great team. I hope everything turns out okay. Oh, even Solomon. Even Solomon?
It's burning! It's burning!
Why'd it get burned? How'd it get burned?
Raphael, no! Don't add so much death's door sauce! Oh no! The oven! There's smoke pouring out of it! Ah!
ね。
Maybe Raphael is actually bad at cooking. I don't know if he's bad. I believe he's actually an average cook, but I've heard that when he attempts more complicated recipes, he has a tendency to mess up. I'm starting to wonder if we're going to have dinner tonight at all. What do you mean he's actually like a decent regular cook? He just hella fudges up more complicated recipes? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's lesson 71. Interesting. Interesting. I think I'm pretty chill with how it's been flowing so far. I'm still just a little salty we didn't get to have Barbatos a little bit more under that enchantment. But oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Simeon tries to be positive. He really tries to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, almost pretty much up until a certain point. Unless he's the one that has to be in charge of getting things done, then he's serious business. Won't take no. Won't take the bare minimum. He's got standards. So so maybe Raphael is kind of like Mammon. He can do ramen, you know, he can do the instant stuff. Maybe. And then when it requires like recipes, well, then we get that kind of chaos. That's kind of how I am. Not to that degree though. I mean, I have broken a lid before, but I know better. I know not to I know not to keep doing it, you know? He's a more positive and less sadistic Lucifer. Yeah, him and Lucifer do have some parallels in like, you know how like Lucifer did not want to tell his brothers about the whole deal he had with Diavolo about Lilith's like deal with her life, the reincarnation thing. And Simeon is also kind of like keeping some stuff under wraps as well from people right now. Raph moves like a flying tar. Yeah, he does. Hey, let's go ahead and see what's up with Mephisto. Let's get his thoughts on the whole transfer student idea. Creating the report. So that's why the lowly human exchange student has come to me on bended knee, is it? I'm standing, just so you know. You want me to ask the student body for their opinions of our exchange students, as well as the program in general? Really? Drop the attitude and do as you're told. Oh, it's so... Oh, it's so tempting. I cannot deal with Mephisto right now. It is for Diavolo. Maybe I should tell him to drop the attitude. I ain't dealing with this right now. Drop the attitude, bruh.
Nanda.
It seems no one ever taught you manners, did they? The answer is no, I'm busy. But it's for Diavolo. Liar, you just don't want to help Lavinark, that's all. Say whatever you like, I don't care. Well, what are you going to do now, Lavinark? You know, Diavolo was really hoping that you could help out, you simp.
Nani?
Lord Diavolo wants me to help.
Eh?
That's right. The young master would like to see this survey succeed as well. You should have told me that to begin with. You hear that? That's his mouth trying to lick Diavolo's boot. So let me see if I have this straight. You want me to survey every student at RAD.
よし
If I have Seirun create mirror images of himself and then go around conducting interviews, then that shouldn't be a problem. All right, I'm in.
ん
Lavinark, did you manage to find last year's file folder?
あ
Yes, this is the one. Thank you.
あん
Levy, have you finished checking the proposal yet?
Give me a second. I'm nearly done.
何
That's weird. Hey, this copy machine's broken.
うん
Beal, that's what happens when you've got sauce from your nuggets all over your hands and you try to change the ink. No! Copiers are expensive!
Oh?
The copier's broken. Guess it's time for our Vice President Lucifer to step up and fix it again. Wait, again?
Beal, how many times have you broken the copier now? I've lost count. Sorry.
え
Feel free to go have a look at the copy machine, Lucifer. I don't mind. There aren't that many ledgers left to do. I should be able to take care of the accounting on my own.
あ
Come to think of it, we still haven't explained the different roles on the student council to you, have we, Lavinark? Lucifer is the vice president. He and Barbatos handle most of the accounting duties.
What do you say, Lavinark? Would you like to practice working on the account books?
I feel like I'd fudge it up. Oh yeah, that's what I pricked. I don't know, I'm worried I'll mess up. I only know a little bit of Excel. Is that good enough?
おや
Not good at calculating numbers. Well, if there's anything you don't understand, I'll just teach you.
I don't know if I could focus on being taught by you, Barbatos. Yo, you added that part up wrong, you know? Like, if you just let the mammon calculate all this out for you, I'd be done with these books in no time flat.
え
I admit that you have a real talent for calculating numbers, Mammon.
は
Then why don't you ever let me do it? Like, no one's better than the mammon when it comes to keeping track of money.
いや
Because when it comes to trustworthiness, you leave a lot to be desired.
ん
By the way, Mammon, according to these documents, it seems you've really been inflating the numbers when you change or charge things to the student council account. Ooh. Ugh, oh, I just forgot. My homeroom teacher wanted to see me.
じゃそういうことで
Well, gotta go later. Damn.
やれやれ
Mammon may be lacking in a lot of areas, but he's mastered the art of running away.
By the way, Lavinark, I heard about what's up with your second trial. They want you to submit a report. Isn't that a little too easy? Something tells me there's more to this than they're letting on. Don't tell me that. I can't help but be worried. Now I'm worried.
いや
Hello, Lavinark. Hope you haven't been waiting here long. Luke isn't here yet. He was the one who wanted to come here to sample their new desserts. Wait a minute. Outside the entrance, is that Luke? It looks like he's talking to someone out there. He's coming in now.
Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. I just got here myself, actually. So, who was that you were talking to just now? A friend of yours? You got some friends, Luke?
Yeah, we're in the same class together. Actually, we're both big into sweets and stuff. My friend was telling me about some new menu items over at the Cat's Eye.
The Cat's Eye? Isn't that the place that's known for its cat-themed desserts? So you have friends stopping you to give you the lowdown on the latest desserts now. People really do love you, don't they, Luke?
Nah, it's not like that. Huh, so you have to put together a report? You've really got a lot on your plate, don't you? I mean, all of that student council work on top of your studies.
I mean, I'd like to hear what you have to say, Luke. The more the merrier.
What? Me?
Oh, great idea. I'd like to hear what you have to say, too. So after coming here to the Devildom to study, what do you think of it, Luke?
Good question. At first, I thought it was dark and scary here. I couldn't stand it.
Yes, every day you'd tell me how much you wanted to go back to the Celestial Realm.
But as I spent more time here, I started to understand it better. I learned a lot of things.
For example?
For example, there are some delicious sweets that you can only find in the Devildom. And I found that there are demons who will go out of their way to help me and teach me all sort of things. After meeting demons like that, I realized something. It's wrong to decide you don't like this place just because it's the Devildom, or that you don't like someone just because they're a demon. You can't pass judgment on someone before you know them. You have to take the time to discover what they're like on the inside. And once I started doing that, before I knew it, I suddenly found that I made a lot of friends here.
I see.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to tell Satan about the new menu items at the Cat's Eye.
Oh, I'm getting a little choked up. He's grown so much.
I don't understand. Why?
Yes, I sort of know how you feel, Avanark. It's like your little boy is starting to grow up, and as happy as that makes you, it's also a little sad somehow, huh?
I am not a child.
But you kinda are. You kinda are. If you need more input for your report, why not try talking to 13? As someone who's still new to the Devildom, she should be able to provide a lot of useful input.
I almost forgot, Lavinark. I wanted to give you these. There's some sweet treats I whipped up at home. Thanks for coming along to sample the new desserts here with me, Lavinark. I appreciate it.
Oh, my neck is hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
Solomon, what do you want? I have a question. What's your dream job? It suddenly occurred to me. I don't really have one anymore. Originally, when I was younger, I wanted to be a vet, but I think that would make me too sad sometimes, you know? So I'm just perfectly fine doing what I'm doing right now, honestly. Hey there, Lavinark. What's up? I noticed you seem to be looking around. Are you searching for something? Do you think you could get in touch with 13 for me? 13? Sure. Hold on just a second. Thanks. Thanks for doing me a solid, Solomon. Phantom Spring. You showed up, you sham of a sorcerer. Allow me to introduce you to my adorable Oscar octopus. I'll shield him. He did help me. Uh-oh. Lavinark, why did you jump in front of the blast of octopus ink? Just look at you. Are you okay, Lavinark? I hate that you got hit, but still, I really owe you for saving me there. Thank you, Lavinark. By the way, 13, I heard what you just said right now. I'm not just going to let it slide. What are you talking about? I'm referring to the sham of a sorcerer comment. Well, it's true, isn't it? I'll have you know Lavinark is no sham. You're talking about a full-fledged, fully licensed Wait, what? I was talking about you, Solomon. Me? Oh, well then, I can't argue with you there. I hate it when you do that, Solomon. Dang. You want to know what I think of life as an exchange student? You expect me to share my opinions? I don't understand. Why should I help you with this little project of yours? I'll give you some sweets I got from Luke. I'm gonna go back and pick these other options though.
Wait, what are these? They look amazing. Well, in that case, I suppose I don't need a reason to help, right? Sure, I'll answer your questions. Oh, these are unbelievable. Not only do they look adorable, but they taste amazing too. They're fantastic.
Huh, so you have a sweet tooth to you. I didn't realize.
Okay.
In that case, I'll have to make dessert for you sometime soon. It just so happens I know a special recipe that I'm sure you'll like. Do not invite me.
No, don't do that. Anything but that. Are you trying to kill me?
Overly dramatic as always, dog. You could kill somebody though.
I'm not being dramatic. You gave me something you made at home once, remember? And when I tried it, I honestly thought I was going to die.
Nani?
So, you want to know what I think about the idea of peace between the three worlds? Well, I don't really have any opinions either way. If you want to try that, fine. Go for it. I won't cause any trouble for the time being. I'll just stay here at RAD and continue studying. Until I get bored of it, that is.
Yeah, I feel that. I can dig it. All right, I'm just gonna exit stage right. Lavinark, look out. Am I still gonna get hit with it? Or is he gonna save me? Oh, nice one, Lavinark. Good job dodging that blast of octopus ink. It nearly hit you in the head.
Hey, what do you two think you're doing? You weren't supposed to dodge that.
Well, she really was aiming for me at the same time. What? 13? Honey, I thought we had gotten over being the target of your, aggressive affection. Solomon, ask 13 to do this for me. Oh, Solomon points. 13, what if we gave you these sweets as a reward for helping? They're sweets Luke made. Still got her? Damn, okay. I mean, I don't really think anyone could turn down Luke's sweets anyway.
So, that's everything I have to say. Solomon, what about you?
Me? Well... What? Oh, too bad. Looks like this is going to have to wait.
What? You're no fun.
He really isn't. Oh, Lavinark, are you free after class today? I was hoping we could go on a little date. A date though? Date this? Sure, let's go date. Great, I can't wait. Well then, see you after class. Bold. Thanks for going out shopping with me, Lavinark. I'm happy to say I found a lot of good ingredients for my magic potions. You know, it's been a long time since the two of us have been able to head out to a store or two just for fun. I think the last time was back in the human world. Oh, I have an idea. There's some place I'd like to take you. Mind coming along? Is this the Phantom Spring? Hey, let's go. Ah, the Phantom Spring really is beautiful, huh? I've always wanted to come here with you someday, and now I'm finally getting my wish. You've been through one trial after another. I know it must be rough, right? You could use a breather. I mean... Are you accounting for the entirety of our time here since, like, we started Obey Me? Because right now, we've only gone officially through one trial. So I wouldn't say we've been through one after another right now. We're still in the middle of our second one. But, thanks for caring, Solomon. Well, I may not act like it sometimes, but I am your teacher after all. if I ask you to do something for me, will you do it? I think we already confirmed that when I asked him to convince 13, but of course, anything you'd like as long as it's in my power. What is it you want, Lavinark?
Kiss.
Just a kid. Tell me how great I am. Dude, how narcissistic am I? It's funny. It's either get a kiss or have him praise your greatness. That's funny. Now that I'd be happy to do. So let's see. We got a kiss from Solomon and Simeon so far this lesson. That's pretty great. Wait, that's it? You asked me to kiss you. Surely you don't want to stop already. Oh. I mean, here we are alone together, and the mood is perfect. We can't waste this moment, can we? Now come here, Lavinark. Solomon gets the benefit of not seeing me during lunch break, though. This is after school hours. Up in the human world, we got to spend all that time together during your practice sessions. So ever since coming to the Devildom, I've felt like something's missing. It's lonely without you around. Oh, I don't want to go home tonight. Cliche line, let's say it. Yeah, neither do I. I don't want to let go of you. I don't want to say goodbye. I want to feel you there beside me all night long. You don't have to say it like that. Dang. What's a bold Solomon? Where are we going? Where are we going if we can't go home? Did we just like sleep near the spring? I'm so confused. I forgot to read the new chapter. I don't remember what the chapter title was. All I saw was 666. But I was too busy thinking about 69. You'd rather go home to your warm bed. Yeah, if we both couldn't go anywhere, we had to go to the spring. I don't know about staying outside overnight. There are mosquitoes outside. The 66 Mysteries of Rad. Okay, thank you, V. Hang on, Lavinark, you're just now getting home? Since when are you one to stay out all night? I can explain. I think Asmo finding us out, being out late, is like one of the worst things possible. Because Asmo's immediately gonna jump to conclusions.
Wow.
Wait, what's going on? Where were you last night? Who were you with? Here we go. Oh shit, here we go. Don't tell me you... Oh my. You have to tell me all about it. No, I don't. I don't have to tell you jack and shit. Whoa. Why'd you immediately go there, Asmo? Lavinark might have just been out somewhere enjoying an all-night gaming binge. That's it! You're so right. That is totally what we did. We binged that gaming. Hard. Yep. You're the only one who'd stay out all night gaming, Levy. Isn't that right, Lavinark? I like how both of the options are just no. Harsher no. Harsher no with leeway. No or no. Honestly, I kind of wish there was a third option to be like, maybe I was out with someone, just to flip, just for Asmo to like want to pry more and Levy to flip his shit. But I'll just leave it to your imagination.
Yada.
Oh, I'm free to let my imagination run wild, because I should warn you, it's going to get very creative. Dang, dude, Asmo. Asmo has this on repeat. Asmo. I can't handle him in a room like this. Come on, stop making everything sound suspicious. This has gone way over the bound of just a sus. This is like sussy baka levels, actually, Levy, honestly.
How's the report coming along, Lavinark?
Oh, it's coming all right. So you want to hear what I think about harmony between the three worlds, huh? Good question. Personally, as long as it doesn't put the human world in danger, I guess I don't see any reason to oppose the plan. I'm really glad they actually flashbacked, because you know what? I just realized we had absolutely no talking to Solomon about his opinion back there. This must have been post business, I guess. And I have to say, I really like life as an exchange student here. I don't know if it'll be any use in your report, but that's about all I have to say. By the way, Lavinark, do you know, or how much do you know about what's going on with Simeon? Has he talked to you about it? I mean, he said he wasn't quite ready to talk about it yet. The last time we had an unwilling confrontation, thanks to the workings a la Mammon. Simeon said that to you. The more people he can talk to when the going gets rough, the better. I'm really glad Simeon has you, Lavinark. Lavinark? Oh, okay, it's Lucifer. I mean...
Lavinark?
Does he know something? He's been in contact with Diavolo and Barbs and Lucifer. As of right now, they're the only ones who know. And that's because, like... I can't remember. I think it was Lucifer who, like, came to the conclusion first. If I remember correctly, but...
Hey, why are you staring off into space? I asked you how your report's coming along.
I had to do a flashback, okay? I'm sorry. It's going great.
そうか。
Well, you sound confident. I look forward to seeing how it turns out.
ああ。
By the way, you should know that Mephisto was looking for you. If you feel like talking to him, drop by the newspaper club office.
Good. I hope he's got a lot of that information done, because can you imagine if we could not convince him to pull the student body? That's a lot of work.
Well, you sure took your time, Lavinark.
まったく
I told Lucifer I wanted to talk to you yesterday. Why did you wait until today to show up?
It's only one day. What's it matter either way?
Oh, it matters. It just so happens that the solution now is very different compared to yesterday.
What are you talking about?
あ
We've finished conducting the student surveys Lavinark requested. At least, we were finished. But when I came in today and checked the survey results, I found nothing but blank pages.
What?
え
What?
あ
All of the results were there yesterday. I checked them myself, and now yet they're suddenly gone. And that's not all. The final draft of the newspaper is blank, too. It was all gone and ready to be printed, or done and ready to be printed, but now it's gone. What's going on here?
Well, wait. I I'm pretty sure that's one of the 666 mysteries of Rad. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's 666 scary stories having to do with Rad.
Yeah, now that you mention it, one of the stories did mention something like this about the text vanishing from reports and assignments. That sounds like super, super, super annoying. Hey, that happened to me once. I'd spent all night working on this assignment, and then when I got to school the next day, the pages were blank. Man, did that suck. And to top it off, no one believed me. They were all like, whatever, you never did it to begin with.
Well, that would be a tough story to swallow. I mean, this is you we're talking about.
Dang, Luke. Yep, dang, Belfie.
Oi!
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You've already finished the section of the report that covers the opinions of the exchange students, right, Lavinark? You can worry about the data that's disappeared later. Why don't you go to Diavolo and show him the part of the report that's done? Oh man, yeah, I sure hope it's still there.
Yeah.
Hello there, Lavinark. Come in. I'm glad you're here. It gets depressing sitting here all alone doing paperwork. Did you drop by to say hello? Wait. Diavolo is here by himself? Is this my chance? Yes, actually, I did drop by to say hello. Really? Well, that makes me happy. So why don't you come over here by me? Were you hoping we could spend a little time together? Yes, sir. I could just straight up just, yes. My answer is yes. My answer is yes by giving you a kiss. Where is BB? I don't know. I don't care right now. I've got my opportunity and I'm taking it. Ha. Looks like my paperwork fell off the desk. But don't worry about that. I'm much more interested in you right now. Now, why don't you sit here on my lap and go back to kissing me, Lavinark? Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Let's go. I get to sit on his lap? That's nice. I don't get to do that like ever. When are the chances we get to sit on any of their laps, actually? I think the only other opportunity we have for that is with Lucifer. But it doesn't feel like a question mark with him. It feels more like a demand. Are we kissing the side characters? Yes, because the side characters started to have feelings for us in season 3. So, I'm taking them chances, especially with Diavolo. I'll have to help him fix up the papers later, which means I get to have more time with him anyway if I get to mess up his paperwork too, right? Is that your report there in your hand? I'd love to take a look at it. I've been looking forward to reading it from the moment I first gave you the assignment, so let's see. Wait a minute. Lavinark, is this supposed to be your report? Because it's nothing but blank pages. Oh, fuck. All of my hard work and kisses were for nothing. No. Whoever did this, I'm gonna do it to him. The actual trial. Lavinark, what were you thinking darting out in front of me like that? If I hadn't caught you, you would have tumbled onto the floor. You need to be more careful. What? Oh, what? Huh? Thanks for the save, Mephisto. You're really good at, like, catching people before they fall. You did it with Luke, too. Interesting. Thank you. I only did what anyone would do. There's no need to thank me. You said that too last time. What are you, an unsung hero? Why was he in front of the door anyway? He might have been going to tell Diavolo that, he lost his side of the work, honestly. I'm just gonna pretend that's what he was doing and that he was not eavesdropping on our makeout session or anything. No, please be. No. We're not going down that road.
So your entire report has vanished now too. And it occurred to you that we could figure out why this keeps happening if we were there when it happens, so you rushed over to see me. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know if this has to do with the 666 mysteries of Rad or what, but I do know that I can't have the newspaper club's work vanishing anymore. So I was thinking we should investigate and see if we can figure out what's causing this. This same phenomenon has been confirmed several times in the past. It's happened to tests in the staff room, to contracts in the council room, to files containing the personal information of newspaper club members. If you step back and consider what all of those have in common, it's clear that only important documents have been targeted.
Well, I mean, but Mammon's homework has been targeted. I don't know if that's technically important documents.
Or it could be that specific locations are being targeted, places where important documents are stored. A number of students have tried to figure out what's causing this in the past. Some have made serious efforts, and some have just done it for fun. But the mystery has never actually been solved. This time I want to succeed. I want to figure out what's causing this to happen. Will you help me, 𝐼𝐼𝐒?
Sure. I mean, I don't want to disappoint 𝐷iavolo, and I'm pretty pissed that my hard work's gone right now, so yeah, I'll help. Let's team up, the unlikely duo.
Thanks. The more of us that are on the job, the better. I owe you one.
In that case, I'll help as well. Who's helping?
Ah.
Oh, 𝐷iavolo! As Rad Student Council President, I can't afford to let this mystery go unsolved after all. You could also be honest, you just think it's gonna be a fun adventure time, right?
I hate to ruin your good time, young master.
Barbs, please. Baby, please. Baby, don't do this to him. Please don't. Let him join. If you're gonna make him work, you better fill in his spot for him. Oh.
However, I believe you still have a very tall pile of documents awaiting your signature.
Can't they wait?
No, they cannot wait. Now then, why don't we return to the council room? I've made you some tea.
But, aw, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, 𝐷iavolo. Maybe you could have gotten through that pile if we weren't making out earlier.
Don't worry, Lord 𝐷iavolo. Rest assured that I, Mephistopheles, will get to the bottom of this mystery.
Yes.
All right, 𝐼𝐼𝐒, let's go. I thought that we should go someplace where there haven't been any recent reports of documents being erased, even though important documents are kept here. So I chose to come here, but from what I can see, it doesn't seem like there's been any sort of incident here.
Why does he have to talk like that? Because he thinks he's the hero of the story, obviously.
Then again, maybe it just hasn't happened yet.
Mephisto. 𝐼𝐼𝐒. I don't often see you two together. Yep. We are the odd duo.
Ah, Satan. Perfect timing. You can help us.
I see. So you came here to investigate, huh?
You know this library top to bottom, right? Where do they keep the especially rare books?
Well, if you're looking for the rarest of the rare, those are stored on the shelves in the restricted section. This way. Follow me. We go into the restricted section. Of course, there's a restricted section. Like Sherlock and the Duck Detective. Yeah, that is a very odd pair.
This is it.
Yep, this is where they keep all of the restricted tomes. Normally you need Lord 𝐿𝐒𝐿e's permission to enter, but we student council officers are allowed to come and go as we please.
いやいや
Aren't you taking a big risk allowing Lavnark and me inside? Seems like a bad idea.
Whatever, it'll be alright. Anyway, tell me. Do you sense something, Lavnark? Aside from Mephisto's big ego, yeah, I do think I sense some sort of magic, but it's kind of faint. So you feel it too then? I noticed it as soon as we entered.
But there's no sign that anything out of the ordinary is happening here.
Okay, we're gonna pick the books on cats first. Are there any books on cats here? Just, I know it's off topic, but... Yep, you'll find them on shelf 𝐒𝐔𝐏𝐏𝐑𝐓 2649. Thank you.
You knew that one right off the top of your head.
This is it. Just looking at the covers of these books put me at ease. Wait, are we actually looking at the cat books right now? Let's go.
おい
Mephisto, what's that look for?
Nothing. I was just thinking. Everyone's into something.
Yeah, you are guilty as charged too, dude. I've read every book in this section. I'm especially fond of this one, Cat Paw Pads, an illustrated reference guide. Ooh, I want to borrow that one. Ooh. I don't understand. Every page of Cat Paw Pads, an illustrated reference guide, is blank. What happened to my book?
いやいや
It's not actually your book. It belongs to the library.
Dog, shut up right now. He's mad. I don't think you should say that right now. Did you not see him? Mephisto tempting fate right now, just to correct him. All right, Redditor.
And that's not the only one here that's been erased. This one has two. And this one.
What's the meaning of this?
くそ
I don't get it. One of my very favorite books on cats are being erased.
Look, over there. It's a lesser demon. Could he be behind this?
Out of the way, Mephisto. I'm going to stomp that thing into the ground. So metal. But wait, you don't know if he's the culprit. Hold up.
Hey, stop. Lavnark, catch that thing before Satan flattens it.
Please. Please. Let me just grab it.
Are you crazy? Do you really think that you can catch that thing using just your bare hands?
Watch me. Don't test me. I do have hands. I will use them. You don't know how much damage this ring can do.
See, if you use magic, you'll make quick work of it. You'd do well to remember that.
Mephisto, give me that thing. I'm gonna tear it to shreds.
Hey, stop it. I'm heading back to the newspaper club office. Satan, Lavnark, go tell Lord 𝐿𝐿𝐒 about this demon, got it?
Satan's still pissed off. Are you serious, Mephisto?
I can't believe a lesser demon was behind this the whole time. According to the reference guide to lesser demons, this variety likes to play pranks on others. They're especially fond of taking someone's important information and hiding it.
You know what, lesser demon? You know what? You reap what you sow. Satan, flatten it.
They have very little magical power. I guess that's why even those of us on the student council never picked up on its presence.
Ooh. That sucks. Also, hello, Mini Me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Give it to Beal so he can eat it. I don't know if that'll be healthy for his digestive system. Hey, and you know the quickest way to unmatify Satan is to just let him do what he wants, right? How are you? I'm good, Mini Me. I hope you're doing well.
Ah?
Great. Mystery solved. Now, hand that thing over to me. I'm going to shove it inside Beal's mouth so it's never able to prank anyone ever again. Never mind. Beal, honey, come here. Free food. Free munchies. Get snacky.
No, stop. You'll give Beal an upset stomach.
Damn. How do you know, Lucifer? I think we should ask Beal what he wants to do. Well, Lavinark, I have to say, that was really something. Well done.
Ah.
This means you've completed your second trial.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? I thought the trial was to submit that report. Oh, that was only a pretense.
実は
The truth is that I was hoping to solve the mystery of the vanishing documents. It's been a real problem for us.
Got it!
What if that demon decided not to erase my report? How was that gonna go, Diavolo? It's fine. I can't fault him that bad for it, but like, dog. That problem definitely was a real problem. So, with that said, Lavinark, congratulations on passing your second trial. Maybe we could have solved another mystery. It would have been nice to, like, do two birds with one stone. But I guess we do have to keep some mysteries of Red, right? Or else it wouldn't be a spooky demon school. We got a side split chapter here. What's going on? The results of the report. Oh, okay. In technicality, I do kind of think the report was important. Just to like keep it on record, that there has been a growth in breaking down those walls, between all the worlds. So I mean, I guess it was two birds with one stone in reality. There, I'm done.
Eh?
Well, that's all for today's student council work. Good work, young master. Here, have some Hellfire mushroom rolled cigar cookies.
Oh, that's right. He likes the mushroom rolled cigar cookies. I myself love me some mushrooms, so I think I would like the cookies too. Thank you, Barbatos. I was just thinking that I can finally spend some time reading through this.
Oh yeah.
Ah, is that Lavinark's report? The second edition.
Ah.
Yes, it may not have been Lavinark's actual trial, but I still wanted the report after all. Since the original manuscript vanished, Lavinark went ahead and wrote a second version. Damn, dude. I'm gonna have carpal tunnel from all of that writing. I wonder why nobody tries to get rid of the mysteries. Well, if there really is 666 mysteries, that's a lot of mystery solving to do. That's a lot of work.
I hear that Mephisto tallied the results of the surveys again, and then gave them to Lavinark.
Convincing Mephisto to help must have been difficult indeed. Lavinark really is something.
Hmm?
What was that about Lavinark?
Sounds like a job for Satan. Man, that would be fun. I would like to join him on some of those mystery solvings, but he's also a busy man. Like, aside from Lucifer, 𝐿𝐿𝐼, and 𝐼𝐼𝐒, he's really the only other person that actually does shit on the student council. So
Yeah.
hello there, Lucifer.
I'm done filing all of those documents. So, what do you think of the report?
Good question. It seems that 80% of our exchange students thinks that we're doing something silly, seeking peace and harmony between the three worlds. 80%? 80%? Dog, y'all, do y'all believe the Phantom Thieves are real? It's what we're going up against, man. It feels like it. Jeez. Jeez.
80%. Well, that's about what I expected.
Ah.
Yes, but even so, they're still willing to go along with my plan. That's a good sign.
I see that 60% of the student body has unfavorable opinions of the exchange students. Over half of the student body doesn't like having them here. We certainly have a long way to go.
Yep.
No need to be so negative. Look at it the other way around. That means 40% like the exchange students, right? When you consider how things were when Lavinark first came here, that's incredible. If we'd conducted the same survey several months ago, I'm sure the results would have been different.
Ah.
We may have a long way to go, yes, but we're definitely making progress. Now, all we have to do is keep up the good work.
Honestly, is your brain just hardwired to look on the bright side of things?
That's what I like about him, okay? Don't diss a positive personality, Lucifer.
Barbatos, perhaps you should convince your young master to be more realistic about our current situation.
If he was more realistic, Lucifer, I don't think you'd be down here. I think y'all would be dead. And I don't think we would have had a descendant of Lilith. Now would we?
いいえ。
Perish the thought.
ええ。
A world's leader's focus must be on creating a brighter future for us all. You don't want to ruin that, do you?
やれやれ。
You really do have a soft spot for your boss, don't you, Barbatos?
I sounded so I kind of was salty. Yeah, y'all don't give 𝐿𝐿𝐼 enough credit. Respect him. Y'all just think he's being silly. 80% of the school thinks he's silly. They think he's a silly ruler. He's not a silly man. He's my sunshine himbo. He's a lot of things to me, okay? He's not an I can be your angel or your devil. He's like, I'm a flex tape. 𝐿𝐿𝐼 is literally my flex tape. He's so flexible, it's insane. Hey, okay. We have another chapter, last chapter for today's reading, which is the 72 hard chapter. Solomon's home cooking. Oh, shit. Again? What are we doing here, Solomon? Hello? Is someone there? Oh, shit. We're getting crumbs of lore. What's Angel Lucifer doing here? You scared me.
Did I? You don't look the slightest bit scared to me. You have a smile on your face, idiot.
Well, I am. You can hardly blame me. I certainly didn't expect an angel to pop out of nowhere on my way to a Reaper's cave. And not just any angel, but you, Lucifer. What is Lucifer doing here? Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Lucifer. How would you like to enter into a pact with me, dog? This is literally Solomon's greeting. It's like, hey, nice to see ya. Want to enter a pact?
I see you're as big a fool as ever.
You can't make a pact with an angel, I know, but I figured that a demon disguised as an angel was probably fair game. Then again, if that demon is only an illusion, then I guess it's not possible after all, huh? I have to say, that's an elaborate illusion you've created. Very nice, just in terms of appearances. It's a carbon copy of Lucifer in angel form. There's only one being who could create an illusion like that in a place like this. It's you, isn't it, 13?
I was hoping you'd be so startled that you'd slip and fall.
Eh?
Are you crazy? This is Reaper territory. I'm not about to let myself slip and fall here. If I did, something tells me I'd have a hard time making it out of here. So, Lucifer the Angel, if you're not going to make a pact with me, would you mind getting out of the way? I'm in a hurry. Man's got business. I'm sorry, you'd think you'd have a hard time making it out of here? You really don't. You really know how to rub me the wrong way, don't you? You're supposed to say you'd never make it out of here. Are you trying to infuriate me?
Yeah.
I figured that was 13 speaking. Okay. Hey there, 13. Hope you're doing well. Do you think you could come out where I can see you? Please, as if I'd bother to come out and greet you. So, what is it you want? I brought you some of my home cooking. It's Solomon's special paella. Have you heard of paella? It's a human world dish, you see. You must be joking! That's the sort of thing you do for your next-door neighbor. You're telling me you came all this way just for that? You made the trip from the human world just to deliver some paella. Now, don't say that. I'll have you know this is one of my best recipes. I'd really like for you to try it. You truly are an idiot with a capital I, aren't you? Ah, I see the plate just vanished into thin air. I'm going to take that to mean you're going to try some. Good, that means it was worth the trip out here. I really think it turned out well, so enjoy. He's really tempting fate. And that was the first time 13 had an extreme grudge against Solomon. Why does it feel like he's doing that on purpose? I think he is, dude. I think in some chats, Solomon has let it slip that he knows his cooking is bad. I'm like 95% sure this man knows what he do. And he just does it. I think it's because he knows that his cooking does random ass properties on things, and he just wants to see what happens. True chaos. He's chaotic neutral. If I had to say Solomon was on the alignment chart, I'm pretty sure he's a true chaotic. And true neutral is probably Belfi after lesson 16. I can't believe they just let it sit like that. Bro. Well, that was lessons 71 and 72 for today's Solomon. What do you want? Why are you calling me? Is it for my birthday?
俺、ソルモンだよ。
Yep, that's you. You're Solomon.
突然ごめん。
Uh-huh. Did something happen?
実は特に何もない。 寮までの帰り道って暇だなと思ったら、なんだか急に君と話したくなったんだ。そっちは今何してる？
Dog, I am reading lessons to my buds. I guess you can say I'm on my way back.
寮が同じなら一緒に帰れたのにね。ああ、話しているうちに寮が見えてきたよ。付き合ってくれてありがとう。それじゃあまた明日。ラッドでね。
Interesting. I don't think I actually fully read that hard lesson. I think that's why the call came in. Because at a certain point, I was just clearing to get ahead. So some of the hard ones I don't think I've seen for this season. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I thought I was gonna get a phone call about my birthday yesterday. Sheesh. Okay then. I don't think the guys called me on OG Obey Me. No, they didn't call me for my birthday on OG Obey Me. I have Happy Birthday 3, but that was last year. So I actually need to answer my birthday calls on Nightbringer because I didn't get around to it yesterday. My goodness. Okay, before the Solomon jump scare. Yeah, no, lessons 71 and 72. I think it was pretty good. There was more lore in this session, I think. Out of the majority of our season reading, actually. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I had a good time. It was pretty funny. It was kind of nice to see how the Rad Council functions. I think it was good that one of the trials was us kind of like shadowing around at Rad. Heck that lesser demon, dude. That's so annoying. I think I would lose my mind if anything I wrote or read, just the text disappeared, you know? Is the reading next Saturday or Sunday? Oh yes, I was actually gonna want to address that. So I think since this week's schedule was slightly different, from going forward, for Obey Me readings, it's gonna be on Saturdays. So it's gonna be like it is now until we finish reading season 4, mostly because I want to do the reading on Saturdays so I can do things after the reading, like outside of the garden, do the running around that I need to do on the weekend. That way I can just chill as much as I need to on Sundays. Because usually we end up going out on Saturdays, and since the readings are shorter than the Persona 3 Aegis DLC that I'm also doing on the weekend, I think it'll be just better schedule-wise. You're gonna miss the next one. You'll have an opportunity to see it afterwards. I'll be sad, V, that you won't be able to make it live, but the video will always be available about a week after from when it was streamed. So yeah, I'll put out next week's schedule. Actually, I'll probably be doing that on Saturdays too. I want to do most of my work stuff on Saturdays just to kind of refocus and not be too scattered on weekends, is a main reason why I'm changing it. But yeah, that's what it'll be so far going forward until we finish, and then I'll give another update on what will be on stream and everything like that. So I will see you guys till I see you. Have a good rest of your today and or evening. Thank you so much for attending the reading with me. and I will see you another time. Bye bye and take care.